Every year, there are close to 9 million people infected with tuberculosis in the world. This is an infectious disease that gets passed from one person to another. It's a disease that, if not detected and treated, can kill. It's responsible for approximately 1.57 million deaths every year.
I started having active TB symptoms, and for about 3 years I was coughing, having fevers, night sweats, low appetite. I started losing weight rapidly. I had to be in isolation for 3 months.
As we know, this is tuberculosis is a curable disease, but a lot of people that have tuberculosis experience the stigma of it.
The border area is one where we see a lot of health disparities. It's an issue of justice, it's an issue of equality.
We actually have social environmental factors such as your income, where you live, that contribute to disease, and who gets more exposed to certain illnesses such as tuberculosis.
I want to tell you a story, the story of the Nuestra Casa initiative, an initiative that came together in 2009 with the wonderful work of Damien Schumann, an artist and photographer from South Africa. He came in that year, he looked at our community, and we put the Nuestra Casa together. It was originally presented at the University of Texas at El Paso, and then he traveled through Mexico. And in the year 2011, we brought together students from the University of Texas at El Paso, 20 fabulous students. And with the support of faculty from these departments, we put together a series of liberating structure exercises. We came together to create an 11-month program where every month, starting January in 2012, we put tuberculosis and HIV at the center of this university.
We're reconstructing a shantytown style structure inside the actual gallery of the museum. It will provide an opportunity for them to engage through photos, videos, and other media in their stories. And then there's also the trapitos and the tendederos that they're hung on, the sort of quote-unquote clotheslines of the messages that people have created about tuberculosis over the tour of the exhibit.
To create a service learning program for UTEP faculty and UTEP students in a way to create awareness about TB and HIV.
To show other people who don't know about the disease what it is, to live with it, to survive it.
En el primer periodo, los maestros de los diferentes colegios estuvieron educando a los alumnos acerca de la tuberculosis y cómo se iba a hacer el montaje de nuestra casa.
I think it's a breakthrough in the way that we use spaces and that we move people through spaces and through exhibits. I like that we have the Facebook component and that there's an actual online exhibit that accompanies the real life exhibit. So it has the potential to engage people in many ways.
I personally feel that if it wasn't for the project itself, I wouldn't be educated on this social issue.
Esta es la primera vez que yo veo que un museo se usa como un aula, una forma de enseñar, de compartir y de dejar.
As a student, it is important if we engage and we want to see through our own eyes the experience of all that people.
And in that process, I see a transformation. I see a sense of empowerment, a sense of achievement.
And I wanted to take a memento with me, so I put one bracelet, and I haven't taken it off. Every time people ask me about the bracelet, I'm glad to answer questions about tuberculosis.
Through the making of this audiovisual material, I got not only to learn more about tuberculosis, HIV, and other infectious diseases, but also I got to get more involved with my community. So now I consider myself a more socially conscious person.
And it brought forth the awareness that, you know what, we have a long ways to go. We have a lot of educating to do within the community, so we can let the community know about how to protect themselves.
To strategically advocate, communicate, and mobilize the larger community so that we could stop tuberculosis in our lifetime.
If you do it for yourself, you are protecting yourself. If you protect yourself, you are also preventing transmission of any disease to others, your loved ones especially.
One disease, no borders. United, we can stop TB.